welcome back to another reaction video, and welcome back to the Car Chronicles. So if you're new for the first time and this is your first time clicking on this video, this is the Car Chronicles. A lot of my good sis love the Car Chronicles. So let's talk about the live that I did last night. If you're not familiar with that live, make sure you click on the card. I'm gonna try to put a card up in here, and you can click on that card and you can go to that live. But I just want to say shout out to each and every person that attended that live. Most definitely shout out to the women who came onto that live and shared their story of domestic violence situations that they were in. I really appreciate you guys for telling your truth, sharing it with people that you don't have to share with. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. It's people like you who make situations like that more understandable for women who are going through that. And you know, even men, you guys, because men experience domestic violence as well too, okay? But I'm speaking to my women because I'm a woman myself, and all those ladies that came on that platform last night, I really appreciate you guys sharing your stories. They touched my heart. They touched many hearts of the women that were in that chat. And again, I think you guys are so beautiful. You're so awesome. And I thank God that you are able to tell your story. Even if telling your story triggers emotions in you, I am thankful that you were able to tell your story and to know that it's something that's in your past and you're looking into your brightest future. Going through a situation like that, you guys, me, myself, a woman who's experienced domestic violence, it's not a situation to joke about or play about, you know? And we all deal with pain and anguish in different ways, okay? And I know that it's a trigger for a lot of people. And when I was first listening to Liv's life talk about her situation with Gerard, it just made me feel some type of way about the way she was expressing herself, you know. And I know it was some people in the chat last night that said, you know, even some people on I think it was one person that came on the panel that basically said when she was talking to her friends about what she was going through, she was kind of laughing at it because that was the only way that she can really express how she was feeling, you know. And again, I understand that because everybody, you know, deals with pain in different ways. Me, myself, when I finally told, you know, one of my closest friends what I was going through, it took a long time for me to be able to realize that I am a victim, you know, because I thought this man loved me, you know, because when he would do the things he would do to me, he would turn around and shower me with gifts and money. So in my mind, you guys, I felt like it was okay because he made up for it. Like, this is how I was feeling, you know. And again, I'm not shameful to share that with you guys because I understand that I'm not alone. There's a lot of women out here living that truth, you know. And that's why I'm looking at Olivia in a different way because, you know, last night she did a live with Brandon, okay? And I believe she's since taken that live down because when I went today to look, I didn't see the live up there because I wanted to kind of listen to some of the parts that I missed again. But for the most part, you know, people were asking her questions in that live about the live that she did, the story time, and especially with her saying that Gerard pulled a gun out on Brandon, and Brandon seemed to act like he didn't even know what she was talking about, what people in the live was talking about. Now, I don't know if Brandon is just a very good actor or if Olivia is an even better actress, but at the end of the day, you know, I can see Olivia maybe convincing this guy to go along with whatever she's got going on, because I think when she probably talks to Brandon about YouTube, she's not really feeling sincere about what she's doing, you know. And again, you know, we have watched Olivia, and we have watched Olivia transform in our eyes, you know, and we have also seen that a lot of stories that she has told about herself and what she's going through, you know, with her relationship, some of them things, you know, was not too believable, right? A lot of them just seemed to be very embellished stories. So Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I know a lot of people say, well, this is just entertainment, but it's, to me, why are you entertaining people about talking about something as, triggering as, violence, portraying violence in that matter, ever entertaining? That's not entertaining. I just really feel like if you were going to share a story, even if there was some falsehood to that story, you should have changed up the narrative of that story, And it seems like Brandon is a willing participant just as well as Gerard was a willing participant of Olivia's shenanigans here on YouTube. And it seems like Brandon might be a willing participant. I would say this, for the most part, Brandon seems like an okay guy, for the most part. And I guess I'm saying that because you guys, I don't know Brandon, right? Brandon is, I don't know anything about this man. Basically what he shows on social media, he seems like he's okay. But what do we consider a man to be okay? Because a man doesn't have to be rich or super, educated to be an okay guy. There are some really nice guys out here who don't have college degrees, There are some really, really nice guys out here who don't have six-figure jobs, So to say a man, again, I don't know how Brandon really is, but what the conversations that he's having with people on the live stream, he seems like he has a funny personality, okay? But I just really feel like when it comes to telling the stories that Olivia has told, I just really feel like that girl in some way she is a troubled woman, right? Because for someone to think that to tell a story like that and involving other people in the story is funny, even if it's not the truth and you're saying this about Gerard, again, you have to understand that a lot of people, she has a lot of people that is influenced by her, right? Again, she's a social media influencer. So she has a lot of people who are influenced by her, who like her channel, who like her, and maybe some of these women are women that are going through situations similar to hers, or if not just like hers. And to come on here and to tell a story like that, and it may or may not be any truth to it, I feel like it's very, very poor taste of Olivia. And I know a lot of people don't like Olivia, and it's not that I don't like her, because I don't know Olivia personally. Like, I haven't had real in-depth conversations with her, but I know enough to know that, I just really feel like when it comes to this social media thing, especially for her and a lot of women out here like her that's on here platform telling their story, and I just really feel like when you tell a story in that magnitude, you really need to be sincere about what you're saying, because there are a lot of women out here who cannot laugh about a situation, because there's some women out here who have been permanently silenced about the type of things that Olivia is talking about. So I just want to say this also. I really enjoyed that live chat last night. I felt like it helped the people that came on the platform. I felt like it also helped some of the people that were in the chat, just to hear, like, I'm not alone. Like, for women to understand that there's somebody out here going through what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm not alone, because I'm gonna tell you, when you go through abuse, be it verbal, mental, or physical, you do feel alienated. You feel like you are all by yourself. You feel like there is nobody that you can talk to without being judged, right? And at that moment yesterday evening, when we were on that live stream, that was a no judge free zone, right? No, one of the ladies kept apologizing for her tears, and I was like, ma'am, you don't have to apologize for feeling what you feel, and because to relive those situations is hard for a lot of people, even for myself. That's why I try really hard not to think about it, because it is in my past. But because I did go through it, I used that situation to build the woman who I am today, to stay strong and to know my self-worth, okay? Because at that time, my self-worth was 0. So I want to invite anybody who wants to come on the platform to tell their story. And you can also do it in a way where you're anonymous, like we did on the live stream last night. A lot of the ladies didn't show their face. They didn't have to show their face. And you can come on and not show your face. But if you're somebody who wants to, you know, help in whatever way that you can help, maybe you don't have money to donate to a charity for that cause. But if you are someone that can just really tell your story to let other women know out there you are not alone, make sure you DM me on Instagram at Tasha Marie Tmr, and that's Tasha Marie Tmr. I'm going to put it here on the screen. Make sure you DM me, and I most definitely will give you a spotlight, a chance for you to tell your story, and, you know, in hopes that it can help other women, you know, or maybe even have a platform where we can, you know, other women can ask questions, because a lot of times, you know, a lot of people suffer in silence, you know, and I just want to make a place where people can come, or women can come and really tell their story, you know, and again, with no judgment. You know, a lot of times people ask questions because, you know, you do have a lot of women out here who's never experienced any type of emotional, physical, or mental abuse in a relationship, and that's great. If you have went and been able to not experience that, that's great. But then there's a lot of women out here who have experienced that and can't talk to anybody because maybe they're afraid to talk to friends or family, because, you know what, for the most part, you guys, a lot of times when the abuser, in a sense, we try to protect them, you know, like when we don't call the police or don't tell anybody what's going on, because in our mind, a lot of times we feel like, oh, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to really hurt me to the point where I won't wake up. You know, there's a lot of women who suffer with that. And then a lot of times they come out to be protecting their abuser, you know. So, again, if you guys are interested in that, make sure you DM me at Tasha Marie Tmr. I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you, and I appreciate this platform, and I want to do whatever I can to help other women that are going through similar situations. And I thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you leave your thoughts and your comments down below. If you were able to see Liv's Life Live and what you thought about it, you know, like I said, you guys, at this point, we really don't even know what to think. You know, so sometimes I just really feel like that, you know, some of this stuff is just so ludicrous to even watch, you know, but you do watch because you're like, it's the train wreck. And a lot of you want to believe that it's not true, but then a lot of you feel like, well, maybe it is some truth to this. And if it is, why are you continuously going through that? Because what I have learned throughout my years is if a man loves you, he definitely will not hurt you in any type of shape, form, or fashion. All right, you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I definitely see you in the next one, and I hope you guys are ready for Vlogmas, because I'm definitely ready for it. I'm going to try, you guys, to dedicate myself to putting out a video every day. And again, you guys, it probably won't be a reaction type video. It's just going to be whatever's on my heart and my mind. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video, and also make sure you share this channel with anyone you think that will enjoy these videos just like you do. All right, you guys, remember, sub what you love.